Hi, welcome to 5 Questions with Rochelle, where we explore the thinking, the regenerative thinking behind our decision making. So come along and join us. We're going to have a lot of fun. Hi, it's Rochelle from Soil Restoration Farming, and I'm here with Lee Fieldhouse from Island Biologicals. And yeah, I'm going to ask my 5 questions of Lee, but firstly, tell us a little bit about yourself, Lee.
Hi everybody, I'm Lee. I'm a reformed carpenter. I now run Island Biologicals, which is a medium scale worm farm on Oxley Island. We have a major interest in soil products, but mostly biological end of it. Minerals, yeah, it's a bit interesting, but minerals are everywhere. The biology gets damaged in our farming system, so that's become my interest. The soil is in essence like a giant rock pool. There's all these fascinating things going on beyond what we can see. If we go and have a look, there's stuff going on in there you just could not make up. Sci-fi has got nothing on what goes on in the soil. I find it endlessly fascinating, and I believe forever we will always know nothing about it, which is even better.
Yep, the more we know, the less we know.
The more we need to know. So here today in my garden in Old Bar, which has benefited greatly from a kind season of rain and humidity, and things are going cool.
Yeah, awesome.
And also we have Justin and Rochelle over to dinner, and yes, our first meeting in reality, which is cool as.
Yeah, no, I'm stoked to be here with you and Kirsty and Coralie.
Yep.
Yeah, awesome. So, the big question.
Ooh, I'm ready.
No preparation here.
No pressure.
What's the most important thing you want to achieve this year?
Everything.
Yeah.
There's so many things to achieve this year. Mostly the excitement of being involved in this space. There's so many cool things going on. There's so much really interesting research going on into soil.
Yeah.
So staying on top of that is fantastic. The people we meet every time we have an interaction with someone who's interested in changing up their system is just such a great day out.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to everything. This is going to be a super pumped year. We've had a couple of kind seasons in a row. There's people who have suffered flood and so on, but it's not dry and it's not on fire, so that's a great start. I think the winter season for Western New South Wales is going to be unreal. Yeah. We're really looking forward to the people we meet this year. It's going to be great.
Yeah, so cool. I'm getting that you're really pumped, but what's that one thing? I'm not letting you get away with this.
One thing for this year?
Yeah, one standout thing that you'd like to, see. You know, you talked about meeting with people and...
Yeah, look, I think with fertiliser prices where they are, I think we could see a fantastic shift away from people feeling they need the starter ferts or the maintenance ferts, and move to a more biological approach. I'd love to see that happen, and I think if it's going to happen, it may not. I may have balked the question. That may be next year, but I think
you've got to be ready. Yeah.
I think the shift this year, the questioning this year, and the people wanting to know how they might get outside of that horrible expense. I think that's this year, and I'm really excited because it's introducing a whole new realm of people into this idea that farming nature's image, it can run itself very profitably with a lot less of the inputs. So.
What do you think is going to be an obstacle or challenge for being able to get out, talk to more people and see this change really happen?
Government mandate, I don't know.
Okay. So getting around?
Potentially, we don't know what's going to happen in the next couple of months with stinky Rona, but the current obstacle still is the clinging to the old, that we can't move on without the synthetic inputs, where the crutch and it's being pushed by people selling it, obviously, but by agronomists and by government extension people, that you just can't get by without this stuff. And that, if we can get away from that and we can get people to see you can, now whether it comes in on the massive profit margin, productivity they felt they should achieve, or just becomes more profitable,
Yeah.
And there's a point of building soil, not constant input. That's a different space to get people into. But
So the difference between product margin and profit?
absolutely,
What did you mean
yeah,
there?
imagine that. Right, so spending 80 cents to make $1 isn't making
right.
$1. So if you only spent 20 cents, your dollar can be. You don't need the massive, let's say, tonne per hectare. Let's call it grain. If you've spent far less, but you're also at the point of building soil, not just relying on an input system. So to get people through that space and go, okay, we are better off. Now, in a kind season, dollars-wise, they may think they've gone backwards, but if the season doesn't quite do what everyone thought it would do, maybe goes a little dry, potentially could happen, imagine it. They're so far in front.
In profit.
And probably at that point in productivity.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. No, thanks for explaining that.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's an important, difference.
Yeah, absolutely. It's an important concept.
Yeah, for all of us. But so what will success look like when I'm standing in your garden this time next year?
Oh, that corner will be twice as tall. You won't see the back fence.
Not just in your garden.
Oh, sure. Oh, sorry. That was a garden-specific question.
Yeah.
Look, we'll be having a bigger stake next year.
Yeah.
No, look, I'll be.
Conversations.
Yeah, I'll be twice as pumped next year as this year. I'll help people off into a different space. It's going to be really cool. I don't know what success will look like, but it's going to be cool.
More farmers farming more regeneratively.
I would suspect potentially that could be a thing that could happen.
That's what we want to see.
Really that growth in the interest, but growth in the uptake of. Soil is the key to everything. Soil will give us everything we want if we be nice to it. And soil is a living organism. So that shifting of the concept from soil is a hydroponic medium that makes our plants stand up to this is alive, we should nurture it.
Yeah.
And it's the biggest asset on our whole property, and we're going to trade it as such. That will be a thing. And I'm going to say, instead of looking at your soil and saying we've got this much available phosphorus per hectare, going we've got this many worms per hectare, that's a winner.
Different valuing
of what's alive and what's real. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I've got one more question.
I hope it's an easy one.
Yeah, no, it's a goodie.
Okay.
If you were to win the lottery, the lotto, what would you do?
Well, I can't go to the Bahamas at the moment. I think I'm not sure. No comment, no idea, not a clue. Wonder how it happened because I hadn't bought a ticket.
Yes.
I may move to Weipa and go fishing every day, but that could happen anyway. No idea, not a clue. Too hard.
Finally, you lost for words.
Dinner's ready.
Dinner's ready. All right, thanks so much, Lee. It's been really cool to have this chat.
Great to meet you in person.
Yeah.
I have met Justin before and it was good again. Next year, let's have this chat all over again.
I know.
Leave out the lotto question, I still won't have an answer.
Awesome. All right, thanks so much,
Good one.
and we'll see you next time on 5 Questions with Rochelle.